It's time for the Texas Renaissance Festival. Over 400 artisans and craftspeople await you in their beautifully recreated 16th century village. Enjoy a worldwide menu featuring savory dishes, tasty sweets, and a variety of drinks. Revel in the finest musicians, entertainers, and nightly fireworks. Stay the weekend with their Stay and Play Pass. Open weekends and Thanksgiving Friday from October 11th through November 30th. Get tickets and more at TexRenFest.com. Family merriment awaits. Huzzah! The regional premiere of Eureka Day at Fourth Wall Theater Company in Sawyer Yards is this week on September 19th. This ultra-relevant, hilarious play about debate, agreement, and finding consensus in today's world is a must-see, especially in the Fourth Wall Theater Company's intimate 100-seat black box. The play won big on Broadway this year with the 2025 Tony Award for Best Revival. Tickets start at just $39, plus the theater offers pay-what-you-will nights and other discounts. Check out fourthwalltheaterco.com to get your tickets today. That's the number 4, walltheaterco.com. As the weather cools down just a little bit, we can start exploring the city more. So today on CityCast Houston, I'm playing back our conversation on what's on our bucket list that we have to experience in H-Town. And after today's chat, I have a sponsored conversation with Switch Yards about their new neighborhood work club in Montrose. Stick around to learn more. It's Thursday, September 18th. I'm Raheel Ramzanali, and here's what Houston's talking about. All right, producer Carlignon Jones is here with me. Hey, Houston newsletter editor Brooke Lewis as well. And as I mentioned, our city is just so big. So we're going to create our Houston bucket list, things that we want to do. First of all, how is everybody doing? Carly, good morning.
Good morning. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Brooke, how are you?
Doing well.
Good. Are y'all ready to play tourists in our own city?
Yes. I'm a little embarrassed to admit some of the places I haven't gone to.
I know. Same here. Same here. But look, again, it's so big that sometimes you just don't get to do it. So Carly, you kick things off. What's your first one?
Okay, don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Okay, I know we're a space city. I know that we're known for NASA, but I haven't been to the Space Center. Okay.
What?
No, listen.
Carly.
Hear me out. I feel like that's something that your school is supposed to take you to when you're younger. I don't recall my school doing that, but I went to school in Bay City, which is like an hour and a half away. And so why would they do that? That's far. They did take us to Moody Gardens, though. So
okay,
I mean,
so it's like they took you all the way down to Galveston, but they're not gonna go all the way to Clear Lake and not, just get there. So you don't remember anything about going to the Johnson Space Center?
No. So I'm like, I know I couldn't have been there because I would have remembered that. I've been a big spaceship and all this different stuff. I would have remembered that.
Yeah. Brooke, how about you? Do you remember?
So I've only gone one time as a kid. I would like to go back again because I also am like Carly, where I don't remember much. I do remember going. I remember looking at one of those astronaut the gear,
the suits,
the suits. That was really cool. Going in maybe one of the little space shuttle things, but I don't remember it that much. So I would go.
I don't think y'all are the only ones. As adults, we all rally around the Space City name, right? We love it. But nobody goes to NASA because we all think it's a kid's thing. And look, frankly, those tours are geared more towards kids. So I get it. But I've gone as an adult, and it is so much fun. And it is so interesting. And you really don't comprehend how big Johnson Space Center is and how important NASA is to that economy and our own Houston economy. And I mean that Clear Lake economy, because there's just so many private space contractors that work with NASA. There's so many buildings. I don't even know how many buildings are on that campus. And then everything that's happening there, on that tour you go, whoa. This really is we are pushing civilization forward right here. It's so amazing.
Yeah. It's so funny because I thought Raheel was going to roast me because mind you, he's sitting here with a Space City shirt.
Yeah, I've got a Space City Astros shirt on her jersey on. Yeah.
And he wants to be an astronaut.
Yeah. Y'all know I love NASA. I love space.
The thing is, I feel like Raheel, we get a pass because we don't have kids yet. So I feel like you definitely went with your daughter.
No, I actually went when I didn't have kids. Wow. That's the crazy thing. Okay. I was just I haven't haven't been to NASA in a while. I want to go see what's happening. It's so much fun. It's fun. And for kids, they have this overnight camp as well. That's where I took my daughter. So you get to camp under the rocket ship, under the Saturn rocket ship. Is so cool. Or you can sleep inside. There's like a planetarium / like stargazing thing. So it's inside. It's really cool for kids. I wish they did like an adult sleepover. That'd be fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got to spend the night at the Houston Zoo when I was a Girl Scout.
Oh,
That's what I
cool.
remember by the penguins.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
So for me, guys, again, going back to the don't judge me, I have actually never been to the downtown aquarium. I know that it is, a Houston, it's a Houston spot. And I think we pass by it all the time, but I have never been. I've always wanted to ride on the Ferris wheel and see exactly what the view looks like on, from the skylight, but never been.
It's so beautiful. At night, it's way better. I think it looks so pretty at night because downtown is obviously lit up. It's glowing. Have you gone to the downtown aquarium, Carly?
Okay, like kinda and kinda not. So like my cousin, it was her birthday or something. So we like went there for a few minutes, but we didn't stay long. We didn't ride the Ferris wheel. I don't even know if we went through the aquarium. On the premises though. Like we were on the premises.
Okay.
Like we were there.
Yeah.
Okay. At least she can say she's done it. She's touched the ground, you guys.
You've been there. I've been there. I used to work for Landry, so they used to do their holiday party at the aquarium every single year.
Oh, wow.
And they would give us like a wristband. You can go ride all the rides. So I've done it because of that. And then also my youngest sister, she got married at the downtown aquarium because their ballroom is very pretty.
Fancy.
Yeah, so like we got to go to that, but I don't think I would ever go on my own. It's not one of those destinations for me where I'm like, I need to scratch this off.
There was so much going on in downtown Houston that it's just like, it's one of those places that I feel like it seems like a Houston spot, but maybe other listeners will tell us they also have not been.
There's so much in downtown, and this is my first one, the Cistern in downtown Houston at Buffalo Bayou Park. So what this is, I don't know if y'all have heard about this because I didn't know about this until like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, but it's this old underground water reservoir that used to store the drinking water for the city of Houston or in that area. And it's now just there. It's like just columns underneath. And it's really cool and like kind of eerie. But not only do I want to go there, but I've heard they do concerts down there. Y'all know I love music. I want to be at a concert. But they do, like performances down there. They do sound bats down there. And that's that meditation form where you'll just like kind of get these hums and buzzes. And it's so cool. It looks fantastic. And I feel like we should all have done this by now. Has anybody gone there?
I have not. I think we got to do a CityCast field trip because it's crazy because it's like I actually love to walk or ride my bike at Buffalo Bayou, but I've never been to the Cistern. I put events in the newsletter about the Cistern, but I've never been myself.
It looks so cool because it's like all lit up, Carly. They changed the lighting on it. It has themes down there depending on the time of year. They're doing a really cool job with it.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of it. It looks beautiful, seen it in the newsletter and all of that. But I have not been, and I want to do that. But like also speaking of like just downtown and tunnel areas and things like that, I want to try the downtown tunnel system that we have. I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
I love it.
Everywhere. So both of y'all have done it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I've worked downtown and before that, I didn't know that it existed, by the way.
Same.
Did you know beforehand?
I did not.
Brooke?
So I learned when I was a reporter at Houston Chronicle, I would go to the courthouse sometimes and have to do stories. And so that's when I learned about the tunnel system. And I was like, I can eat down here. There's all these things down here. It was so cool.
Let me explain what the tunnel system is for those who don't know, because a lot of Houstonians don't know that there is this intricate tunnel system connecting all of the buildings or major areas in downtown, right? Because it's so hot, they built this tunnel system. That's my understanding. I'm sure there's a different reason, but it's just, I'm going to say it's because it's so hot. But in the tunnels, like you've got restaurants, you've got gyms, you've got, retail stores. And at lunchtime, when I used to work in downtown, I used to go there for an hour and just walk around. And I would still get lost.
Oh, wow.
It is so intricate. Like you have no idea where you're going because you're not getting much reception down there because you're underground. And you have to kind of like pop your head up into a building and be like, where am I? And then kind of find your way back. It's so much fun, Carly. It is a blast.
You know what interests me about it is that, like, since it's downtown, like in the tunnels, and a lot of people don't know about it, I'm like, how are the businesses down there surviving? You know, like
because the downtown rush.
I think it's just the downtown lunch rush. And
like
I mean,
the lunch rush is packed.
I had Treebeards there for the first time, and it's like, I don't know if there's just something like magical about the Treebeards and the downtown tunnel system, but it was just so good, you guys.
And you know, you mentioned that, Carly, like, how are they surviving? A lot of them actually didn't survive, you know, during the pandemic, once downtown offices were closed. And, you know, it's never gotten back to the level of being at capacity in those buildings. And, you know, I know at least one friend, he had to close his sandwich shop down there because there just wasn't enough, you know, traffic there anymore. But when it was packed, like, I worked there from 2013 to about 2015, and that lunch rush was legendary. Like, you would have to wait in line just to get food. I always thought, like, I could just roll up, go to any of the restaurants. No, it's packed because everyone from downtown is there. And it's so much fun. It's so cool. Just don't go when it's raining because water leaks through. There's always, there's always buckets of water just sitting there. Like, it's crazy.
Hey y'all, I want to tell you about the newest exhibition at the Holocaust Museum Houston. It's called Growing Up Jewish: Art and Storytelling, and it starts September 19th. It explores the key people, experiences, and community that shaped artist Jacqueline Cott Wall. The exhibit is a really interesting combination of paintings plus the artist's own narration. So you can see playful images of Jewish holidays, milestones, and so many other experiences, and read the artist's written reflections about being Jewish, from her grandmother's kitchen at Passover to summer camp. The exhibition is included with your general admission ticket to the Holocaust Museum Houston, so plan your visit now at hmh.org/growingupjewish. And don't forget, admission is free for everyone on Thursdays from 2 to 5 p.m. and always free for children and students through age 18 and college students with a valid student ID. You don't want to miss this moving journey through the eyes of a beloved artist. Head to hmh.org/growingupjewish to learn more.
Did you know that September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and kidney cancer is one of the most common types of childhood cancer? So, the Kidney Cancer Association is asking for your help to bring awareness and raise funds through a fun favor. Here it is. Get some chalk, go outside, and write messages of hope on a sidewalk. Yep, that's it. You can raise awareness by chalking up your sidewalk. And be sure to tag the Kidney Cancer Association on social media so they can share your messages of hope with others. And if you can, donate at chalkyourwalk.org so we can raise funds for research. Now's the time to get outside and start drawing so we can come together to fight pediatric kidney cancer. Learn more at chalkyourwalk.org. That's chalkyourwalk.org. Step into the conversation that's shaping Texas's future at the Texas Tribune Festival. The Texas Tribune is bringing together inspiring thinkers, leaders, and innovators to discuss the issues that matter to you. Dive into unforgettable conversations spanning education, the economy, healthcare, energy, technology, public safety, culture, the arts, and more. TripFest gives you an up-close look at how big ideas take shape and how they affect your life. You'll connect with fellow Texans, engage directly with experts and leaders, and leave inspired to turn your boldest ideas into reality. This isn't just another political event. It's a catalyst for shaping the future of Texas today. Mark your calendars, November 13th through the 15th in downtown Austin. Get info and tickets at tribfest.org. That's tribfest.org.
Okay, switching gears to a place that I already know Raheel has gone to, and CityCast Houston executive producer Laura's also gone to. So guys, don't judge me, but I have never been to the Japanese garden in Herman Park.
What?
I have never been. I've gone to Herman Park so many times.
Yeah.
I've been to the zoo over there. I've been to the other like Centennial Gardens,
Yeah.
but I've never been to the
Why
to
not?
the Japanese. I don't know. I don't think I even really knew it existed until we were promoting it on CityCast. And I was like, we have a Japanese garden.
Yeah, so it's if you go and look at the fountain, like at Herman Park, there's like 2 iconic fountains, right? Like you've got the big roundabout fountain, and then if you look straight, you've got like that waterway / like pond. I don't know the official name, so it's like, please don't revoke my Houston badge here. I just call them what they are, like as a landmarks. But yeah, if you're like looking straight at that like pond, you look to the right, and you'll just see these beautiful colors of like pastel pink. You're gonna see all this like gardens, and all of a sudden you just go, what is that? And you go in, and it's the Japanese gardens. It's so peaceful, and there's so much fun. One of my best pro tips for that is when you go in there, the ducks will come up to you. Like they do not care about, they're like, this is my home. Y'all are here. So be ready. They will like literally brush up against you. I've had that happen. So you got to check it out. It's so peaceful. It's more fun when it's not blistering hot. Springtime, winter, fall, it's a great time to go there.
I need to go soon. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Literally, I need to go there too, honestly. I mean, I need to get out into our parks more often, just in general, but I definitely want to see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you're going to judge me on this one, Brooke, because you always bring this place up, and I really want to check this out. I always drive by them, but it's the Project Row houses. Yeah, I know you love it. Like that is almost a place of inspiration for you, if I can say.
Yes. I love that part of town. I
always drive by the Project Row houses, but I've never gone out and like walk through it. And if you don't know what the Project Row houses are, they're these historic homes in 3rd Ward that's like across 5 city blocks, and they house 39 structures, and each house like has a different theme. There's art being displayed there. There's community enriching events being taken place there. It's just a really cool, inspirational place. I always see it. They look amazing from the outside, but I've never participated and gone in. And I'm like mad at myself for this.
We gotta go. Remember, I came up with a great date that you can take your wife on. I mean, it's questionable the budget, but you can take your wife.
Yeah, you said go to Project Row House, and then go to Rado Market.
Yes, and go to Kindred Stories, which is also right there. You need to check it out.
Yeah.
So I haven't been to this either. Like, so don't be embarrassed, Raheel.
Okay, good.
I feel like Raheel's doing the best right now. He's been to most of the places besides his places. But it's like me and Brooke are like, no.
Never been.
Never been there. But you know what? Something else. Okay. Don't judge me. I feel like you haven't been here either, but you may have.
Okay, what is it?
Is the Marriott Marquise in Houston.
Oh, I've been there.
Oh, you have? Okay. So the Texas-shaped lazy river that they have, I've been wanting to go to that forever. I haven't gone because of the pricing. So if you go on their website, like the hotel room, sometimes they can get up to like $300-something.
Yes, it's expensive.
You can get a day pass to the pool specifically, but sometimes that can get a little pricey too. Like last time I checked, it was like $75.
Wait, hold on, just to get into a pool?
Yes.
Just because it's shaped like Texas?
Yes. It's iconic though.
It's iconic. Okay,
I will say I kind of cheated my way there. So I didn't necessarily pay what Carly paid. My friend actually had it was like an after wedding kind of social the Sunday after her wedding on the rooftop of Marriott, which was awesome. And so the pool was available. We didn't use the pool. It was just like a little brunch. I looked at the pool. I didn't get in. I want to go back and actually float the river, but I
so it's like actually floatable. Like it's like a little lazy river.
I didn't think it was little. It's
big. It's big.
Okay.
I wanted to pay for the resort pass, but it's expensive. I wanted to use the day pass and just check it out.
So you just want to go there, check it out, get your pictures in because it's iconic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love like relaxing things. Like when I go to the water park, even as a kid, I used to be like, Mom, let's go lazy river.
Lazy river.
So I'm just really more so like it's a lazy river that's local to us.
Okay,
but the expensive price has turned me off. But I gotta go at some point. I gotta bite the bullet.
So this is different than that one pool that is like on top of a building. Have y'all seen this? I think it's called like the Sky Pool. I think it's at an apartment complex. I don't know.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
I want to do that one. And with that, it's like a glass bottom pool that extends off of a building.
I've seen it.
And you can swim it and like you're looking at downtown and below you is the pavement. I would like to do that one. That is so cool.
I think I'll stick with the Texas shade pool. I don't know about like feeling afraid for my life while swimming.
Literally, same. Because like I was
would love to do that.
I was going with you when you were like, oh, it has the glass and you can see the city, and then the next thing you say, you can't see the bottom. Like, no, no.
Okay, so I already know that my next choice for Raheel has gone to. I think we have a little pattern going on. Raheel's been everywhere, you guys.
I tried, but even me, like I go out a lot, and I've been here, as long as y'all have.
Yeah.
But even me, I've got stuff on my list, and that's again, it goes back to how big this city is, and there's so many cool things to do.
Yeah.
Well, what is it?
Well, I feel bad too because I've given so many shout outs in the newsletter. I've talked about it on the podcast, but Houston Botanic Garden.
Yeah.
I have wanted to go for forever. I know it's beautiful, and they always have just a ton of events going on. I know they do first Sundays for dogs. So if you have pups and you want to bring your pup out, you can bring your dog. They always have just so many fun things going on, and I have always wanted to check it out. I never have.
And I don't think you're alone in this one because it is more of a newer thing in our city, right? Like, so we're still kind of getting used to it. I always go for Radiant Nature. I think their light display is so beautiful. It's so cool. And I always go at night. So I really haven't even gone during the day to see the actual flowers, the plants. And there's like themes. So like, like bayou plants, then you've got prairie plants. So like they really change things up. So you kind of get an understanding of not only Houston, but also Texas in general when it comes to all the plants and vegetables that we have.
Okay, let me tell you about my beef with the whole Radiant Nature thing.
Okay.
This is with my friends.
Okay.
Not with the garden, because I've been wanting to go to the garden since I found out we had it here. I seen pictures, beautiful. But I planned a day to go with my friends. We got tickets. Do you know? They made us 3 hours late. So we couldn't go.
No.
Your friends made you 3 hours late?
I was like, I kept calling. I'm like, let's go. We only have, we have to be there because, you have to be there for your time.
You have to be on time slot. Yeah.
We missed the entire time slot.
Why? What happened?
Yeah, what was their excuse?
They don't have an excuse. They just take long to get dressed and
3 hours?
ready.
3 hours late.
Yes, like after a while, they're just like, we're not gonna make it. So they start going slower.
Oh my gosh, Carly. Are you still friends with them?
Yes, they're my best friends.
Oh
So
my
I was
gosh, you and I differ in that. Like, if my friends did that to me, I'm done with you. Like, 3 hours?
3
That
hours
is crazy.
is too much.
Have you done that to them, though?
No. I'm on time. I'm
Okay.
very good on being on time. So no, but
Okay, my last one's not a place, but it's more of a Houston experience and thing, okay? And y'all have heard me talk about this before, but my bucket list item is to get a grill. All right, not a cooking grill. I'm talking about a grill, all right? I want to get some grills, all right? I'm talking about that, fashion jewelry piece that goes in your mouth, blinged out with diamonds or gold. I want the big sparkly diamond one, okay? And maybe I'm going cubic zirconia. I priced it out before. It can be like $9,000-$10,000, okay?
more.
But yeah, like we've seen it. Johnny Dang, of course, is the most famous one. It started here in Houston. That grill, that iconic thing that Paul Wall wears, it's become part of our hip hop culture as well, and frankly, our city culture, right? Like swangas and elbows. Those are the big rims that you put on the cars.
Yeah.
And then the grills. I think that is the most iconic thing. I want one so badly. Every time I bring it up to my wife, it's an instant no. I need y'all to help me out and like push the agenda of me getting a grill because that's like
I think we got to know the budget.
thing.
I think we're on your wife's side until we know the budget. So if you're doing cubic zirconia, okay, I think so. But if you want real diamonds, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do real diamonds. No.
That's crazy.
I'm not putting a year of college education in my mouth. Okay, no,
Think
but
of
maybe
your
a cubic
family.
one. Yeah, like I just want, and I want a really flashy one. I don't want just like a basic one. I want one where I smile, my top row. You're like, oh wow, okay. Like it is sparkling.
That is hilarious. I always wanted one too, but I don't want like the full mouth. They have some that is like a little piece here to stare at. I feel like those are a lot cuter for like, for women, like they look girlier. But the full one, I don't know. I had a friend who paid like $15,000.
It's expensive. Now there's other companies making them as well. Maybe I go, to the knockoff.
One of those little carts in the malls.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. But I think it's so iconic and it's like such a bucket list item for me to get a grill. So we'll see. One day if I show up to work and y'all are like, okay, there's a snowstorm in Raheel's mouth, you know what happened.
I think we should just go on a little adventure. Like we watched Raheel, get a grill. We recorded a whole podcast episode. We just need to do it, guys. Maybe someone's listening right now that's going to offer you a free experience. I don't know.
That'd be amazing. We'll give you a shout out, and every time I smile, I'll tag you. That'd be so funny. Okay, I know there are a lot of things that we've left off the bucket list, so send us your ideas and your bucket list items that you want to cross off your Houston bucket list by sending us a message with the information in our show notes. And yes, we actually do read those messages, or maybe shoot us a message on Instagram at CityCastHouston. I'm so curious to see what the listeners have for their bucket list, things that they haven't done here in the city of Houston. Carly, Brooke, that was so much fun. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope that the listeners have some stuff too, so I'm not too embarrassed. But yeah, thank y'all.
I know. Thanks for not judging us on the places we haven't been.
That was producer Carlignon Jones and Hey Houston newsletter editor Brooke Lewis. Be sure to subscribe to Hey Houston with the info in our show notes, and while you're there, you'll see all of the places we talked about. Now, we're a pretty fun team, right? Well, you can help us and support the show by doing two things right now. First, hit subscribe to CityCast Houston if you haven't already. That way, you can get new episodes in your feed every weekday. The second is becoming a CityCast Houston neighbor for just $10 a month. You'll get ad-free listening, cool perks, and invites to members-only events. I'd love to see you there. You can do that at membership.citycast.fm. And don't go anywhere. In just a second, we have a segment sponsored by Switchyards. I'm talking to creative director Brandon Hinman about what you can expect from Montrose's newest neighborhood work club and how you can join. Brandon, what's up, man? Welcome into CityCast Houston.
Thanks for having me, Raheel.
Brandon, tell me, what is Switchyards?
Switchyards is the world's first neighborhood work club, and we're bringing one to Houston.
Oh, this sounds exciting. Okay, a work club is something I'm not familiar with. So, like, what exactly is it? Is it co-working? Tell me.
A work club is, for us, the best parts of a coffee shop, a college library, and a boutique hotel lobby, all put together in one space, opened up in residential neighborhoods where people actually live and want to spend time. We keep it open 24/7. Coffee's free. And folks join with a membership and they can come whenever they want.
Hold on. Coffee is free? Like good coffee, right? Tell me. Hold on. I'm a coffee nerd. I love coffee. There's free coffee. Come on.
This is your place. Free coffee, and we partner with local top shelf roasters everywhere that we open a Switchyards. In Houston, we'll be working with Greenway and Tenfold, and it's unlimited. As much as you want, whenever you want it.
Wow, 24/7, and there is a membership fee. So who is this exactly good for?
Work is changing. This is for everyone, all industries who have some hybrid or remote component to their work. When I say work is changing, we generally have more control over the where we get to work in 2025 than ever before in the history of work. So our members are coming from all industries, a range of ages. Some are popping in once a week, some are using it more, some less, but using that space to get out of the house, a third place for work, to focus and get it done.
That sounds so exciting. Now, this will be the first one in Houston, right? So for our listeners, paint a picture for them. They walk in to Switchyards for the first time. What did they see? What can they expect?
They're going to walk in and see a very large, beautiful space that's been carved into unique moments. And those moments blend cafe seating for more work around others, some heads down quiet library seating, bookable phone booths for those critical calls, even bookable meeting rooms where you can take a board meeting or a huddle meeting. You're going to see a cozy kitchen where you get that coffee that I was mentioning nonstop all the time. A lot of different seating, a lot of art, a lot of books, magazines, a lot of soul.
That sounds so cool. And as you mentioned, there's areas for people who just want to put their heads down and work. There's more open seating. Is this a cool place to network and meet people as well?
Absolutely. A lot of folks in there working on all kinds of interesting projects. Good place to rub shoulders and bump into folks. But also it is a place that people use to go and focus. So you're going to have a combination of these experiences, but overall, a great place to meet people in Houston who are working on interesting things.
This sounds so cool. Brandon, tell me about this club drop. What is that? What can Houstonians expect?
We'll drop all memberships to this club, 250 memberships. The membership is $100 a month, no-brainer price, and that gets access to the club and every other Switchyards club in the country 24/7. Those memberships will drop all in one morning, and that's on September 25th. And that's at 10 a.m. local time. And everyone who is getting on our early access list will be sent that link to buy a membership first. The last dozen clubs plus have sold out on drop morning. So the product is great. The price point is no-brainer, and folks are loving it.
Brandon, this sounds awesome, and it looks like this is going to be a hot membership. But what about for people who just want to see the space before they commit?
Absolutely. We will host a really big party the evening before the drop on the 24th, where the entire city can come and check out the space. In addition, we'll have tours earlier that day and the day before. So 2 days of tours and then a party, a nice sneak peek event for the whole city to come check out what a Switchyards is before the drop.
All right. All that information is going to be in our show notes. Brandon, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That will do it for today. I'm Raheel Ramzanali. Thank you for listening, and I hope I get some grills soon.
There's something so liberating about putting your phone in airplane mode when you're not on an airplane. It's like, nobody can bug me.
All the plane crashes, I saw some funny TikToks where people were like, maybe I need to start putting my phone actually on airplane.
Like, oh my God.
I'm like, you what? You haven't been doing it?